I don't see it.
Tonight.
I don't see it, cuzzo.
I'm about to send
Where is it? Okay.
It's Super Bowl Sunday.
Get it?
Yep, I got it.
We'll see Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Matt Ryan.
I don't even subscribe to you.
No, this,
Season number 1
yeah,
of
this
the
is
NFL might have been the most unconventional
Thank you.
yet, but we have made it through together, and now the eyes of the sporting world fall on us here tonight.
Ready?
As it is the night we crown a champion.
All right,
and
good
all
luck.
of us here at EA Sports
If
so
you can beat the
proud to bring
Pittsburgh,
you
I'm
Super
sorry.
Bowl
But if you get
55
demolished, don't
from
cry.
Raymond James Stadium in Tampa.
Your
And
brother
it's
was a little
matchup
bitch.
Full of intrigue. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi
Your brother
Trophy.
cried because he
As
lost
it'll be the
against me.
Pittsburgh Steelers,
In
the
2K.
NFC champion, taking
Hey,
up
look,
the
this
champions
is
from the
bullshit.
NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Alongside my good friend
Exactly.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, excited
on,
for
what you
this
call?
one. I mean,
What you
Charles,
call?
the Steelers back in the Super Bowl once again, their 9th appearance overall, second only to
You
the
put
Patriots.
some dishes
11.
away.
If the Steelers win this one, then they'd be on top of the all-time win standings, as it would be their 7th title.
Hey.
Come on, join me for a minute.
Oh
okay?
my
Come back to
goodness,
the
you don't even
1970s
answer
with
me.
back to the
I
Steelers
asked you
defense,
one simple
back to Terry
question.
Bradshaw, quarterback. Throwing to
Don't
Linus
get-
Swan and John
Hey,
Starr,
sis.
Franco Harris running the football with Rocky Blyer. That team was something.
Oh,
Right? And that
yeah.
started the
Come on.
path to where we are right here, right now. This team's pretty good, too.
Good
They
kick.
run their own history.
Good kick.
What an accomplishment this would be to win a 7th Super Bowl title for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Meanwhile, it wasn't too long ago that the Atlanta Falcons were in the Super Bowl, and that's one that Falcon fans want to forget, 2017 Super Bowl 51. But now they're back in the big game for the 3rd time in franchise history.
And there's no way we can get to this game without remembering a few of those details of that last Super Bowl appearance. They were up 28-3. Ended up...
Oh, you little bitch. But you wasn't going nowhere, though. You wasn't going nowhere, though. What?
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Hey, you a quick runner. You probably the cheap. Looking at my board.
Who's been in the league since 08, ready to guide this.
You got
butt.
Madden 22?
And what he's thinking
No, I got
about
Madden,
right now is
21.
first down, let's find a way to make a big play.
Will you
Because
hurry up,
when you
pick
get a
up the
sudden
damn
change
thing?
situation, and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
What's
It
up,
was really
sis?
sudden after the first play
I'm
picked
sorry
off.
to do this to
Ryan
you,
bring the
but I
Falcons
want my
up
ball
now,
back.
1st and 10
Yeah.
at the 40. After the interception, here's Ryan. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first
thought I was
round
gonna let
pick,
you
the
rush that
intended
shit?
target, but
Yo,
it'll be
damn,
second
bro.
down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So 2nd down and 10.
What's up, baby
Once
boy?
again, they'll go from the 40.
Are you sure?
Throwing again. Ryan.
Wow!
Interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game.
Fourth
This
down,
group
bro.
just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
I know you ain't no bitch, but your baby brother ain't no mother little asshole. He can't handle the truth when it hurts.
And look at this. It's a fake.
Oh, good fake.
Remember what I did to you, cuzzo, on Madden. Remember that.
A huge gain
You can't do it, bro. You know you ain't gonna do that to me like that.
And that will force a turnover on downs. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession, and they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception.
I got to play my shit now.
They certainly do. What I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate.
Guess what?
And really
wait for this game over. You about to get it. You talking way too much shit for me.
The pressure right. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great.
You gotta let the AI do that.
Grady Jarrett able to run.
You gotta let the AI do that for you.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
33-yard line. You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
You got the ball, Cuzzo?
Now to throw on 3rd down. And then Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Juju!
Convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Move those chains.
Nice in-breaking route.
You can't lock me up forever.
And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
He had a dirty birds. This nigga had a dirty bird.
A chance for the first score. This
you coming
Super
over here,
Bowl.
baby?
Here's 1st and goal.
No, that's Victoria.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Open man here is Gentry. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
She says, hi, brother.
Go is a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop
don't
it
fucking
there.
believe me?
In that situation, dropping it.
That's how she has it
end up
fucking
losing
damn
yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract.
And down he goes.
Yeah,
Pressure gets him back at the 14.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Huh? Oh, fella's right here.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Play fake to Conner. Now Roethlisberger.
Damn, man.
And he goes down once more.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do shit too.
Brings up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
Okay, Cuzzo, so you can kick the field goal.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Just get under the fucking blanket.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
That's a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7 as they got closer to the goal line? Things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Well, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
Okay.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Here goes Sheffield on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
That's true. I don't know why you telling me all this shit
for. Ryan. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
But remember, I had one defense on you, though. Uh-oh. TJ Watt. TJ Watt. Gotta watch out for TJ. Boom, baby. You ain't going nowhere.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Ryan. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass.
I'm gonna make you
better off just dropping the football and making
let's
an
dance.
incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Again, Ryan. It's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that later.
I agree with you. And you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way.
What, you didn't like the first juke because you had to send all your people?
If they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Dude, I know my defense.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Roethlisberger. Stepping up, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
That was not
I saw that juke coming right behind me. I said, nope, I'm good through.
Into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Hey, good defense, though. You had 2 people that got past defense, though.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. A nice, tidy little drive there.
That was one hell of a fucking play. I was not expecting to intercept that one. But you thought I was gone.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
There's your kick for you.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10. at their own 19.
Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2
You see my dude
interceptions in the
backed up,
first
right?
quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Shit, but you ain't doing too bad for yourself.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's corralled, but now the
You like that pass, though?
inside the 35.
I faked
It'll be a
it
gain of
twice
17
on
at
your
Pittsburgh first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you
and your dude try to catch it.
I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he
But
did.
you see, I juked him. I said, get off of me.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
All right, let's get it.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
What?
Another first
My
down as
arm?
he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose.
And I got the football back. Good tackle, though.
Ryan sack.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. They'll toss this out right for Connor. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 15 yards. Then the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Well, they ran the toss, trusting he had the speed
right?
to
Playing
get
real
to the
competition.
edge, and he did.
And there really wasn't any doubt about that because the scouting report told you this guy could flat out run. When you give him a little bit of space and a chance to get there, he usually does.
Extra point now by Boswell. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald.
Conversion is no good on the big
Good one.
extra point.
Yeah, but check the
extra
score.
point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get
What?
there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15
McDonald
to the
almost had that
18?
guy, though, too.
The only thing they needed to see on
Wait
film
for
there
you.
was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
For Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. So quick on the
Bam!
He's spinning, man.
I made sure you didn't go nowhere.
The return. The Falcons take over first.
I made sure you didn't go nowhere after that. I made sure you got hurt.
For its next possession. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go. First quarter. But work to be done as they come up 1st and 10.
Wait for you.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
You wasn't ready for that, were you? That's the Hail Marys.
Now on 2nd and 16. Ryan, he's going to loft one deep over the
Wow.
middle. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing.
Are you sure about that? Because one dude was following him.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not
Who's
quite
on crack?
desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense
I wasn't
reads the
gonna let him.
scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And he's
Are you
going to
sure?
take it
4th
down
and 1,
here,
baby.
still a couple
Oh.
yards short of first. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the 1st down line. And they were able to get him down and force the punt.
Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Roethlisberger. And they move this all the way down to the 9. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play.
Oh, you're not making that easy. That was real too easy anyway. Because look how my dude crumped up.
Who's going to make a play for me?
For that throw.
Something right here.
Itchy, my boy, had to die for that pass.
First down. Drive keeps moving.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a toss. This is Connor. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead to 3 scores now at 19-0. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
And he'll be stopped right around where he
Get on your ass.
Maybe a yard shy of there at the 20.
Damn. Circle.
I know, it's not even charged.
Yeah, no.
I was trying to see how much it would be.
Charge.
Who winning, LT?
Me. 19 to zip.
I'd like to do the dishes real quick.
Well, you're watching it, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm watching. My phone charging, but I'm watching.
Shit, put it on the TV.
Up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
On your PlayStation.
Oh yeah, I could do that too. I need to keep it down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Now Ryan on 1st down.
Yeah, baby.
And Ryan is intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Good shit.
And as a defender, if you come with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that, but to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Looking deep here for Ebron. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball.
This is caught at the 20. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the goal.
You like that one-hand catch?
A big play.
Like, bitch, give me my ball.
Throw from Big Ben. 41
Watch that throw.
yards.
Watch that catch. Watch that catch. One-handed.
Right there. That was a heck of a play.
It used to be that
Look at that
one-handed
shit.
catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That escapes the sack. But now he's swallowed up and taken
Like, what the
down.
fuck? I have to sit here and
Grady
hold that
Jarrett,
button.
his 2nd sack of the night.
Massive 9
Yeah.
yards. It's 2nd down.
And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football.
Fuck. You want me?
Now Ben on 3rd and long.
Like, seriously. Like, see?
Taken
I had to sit
down
here
at
and
the
fucking
25.
hold it. But it won't let me
This
fucking
may
throw.
be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th
No,
down.
like, I can't do anything because you're attacking
to
me.
him again. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play.
You want to get knocked out?
To me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
You really want to see a blitz. I said blitz.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll drop to throw. Able to get away. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
You got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan airing it out. Look, it got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 43 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Green Bay's good on.
Here's Ryan to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, 36 yards. And the Falcons cut into that lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff for Atlanta.
Kick it, you know that, right?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Kareth White on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard.
Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense. Is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around? A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver for the INT. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws.
You're lucky this ain't soccer.
I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand. Put it behind you. Keep pressing forward.
What? Yeah, I need to know where it is because I have it somewhere.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll set up to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 46 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
19, Falcons 7.
All right.
the 13 now. They work on 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. And he's going to be
Get your ass fucked
back at the 15-yard line. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal,
sorry,
they're kind of
I
giving
guess
up
I gotta
points.
do the hard
But
way.
you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Might as well go for the field goal.
What did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Way 2 for the Falcons field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Damn.
And his kick here is good. And that lead is back down to 9 now.
19.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Aku just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10.
You had to pick me about
At
a
their own 25-yard line.
Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Yeah, but sis, it's not what.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Ryan. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Here's Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Hello.
No, he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Young Way
out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. On the return, here's White. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26.
There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. Pressure brought in.
Fucking throw the fucking ball.
Edmund Robinson. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. Throwing on second and long. Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 35.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 39 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Falcons 16. Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now White on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. He's at the 30, 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
For Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On first down, Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
That feels like an accumulation of pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot.
I mean, you're lucky it's not 2K20.
Eventually, something else happens as well. And this time there was a turnover.
And caught up to him. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back
I will let you use the strongest team
last time
against
the formula was pretty simple.
And I would just use
drive,
Jordan.
Long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives, exactly what you want on offense.
Okay, no, you get the whole stack deal.
Not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll
Wait,
see
Kobe,
if it's that easy here.
LeBron, and everybody else. I would just use Michael Jordan from Chicago Bulls.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
You thought I wasn't going to get that touchdown with that?
Oh, Juju Smith-Schuster.
He had those
and the
legs open.
Steelers are going to add on to their lead. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
It's not like we can save the match.
And that'll make this a 3-score game.
Yeah. All I gotta do is this. And close application and everything. I can close application too. Smoke a cigarette. No, you don't like that ass weapon, do you?
Oh, Robert.
The lead moves to 17.
Makes the score